First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous LoanDepot Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Braves aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Trevor Rogers gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Sanchez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder going back, still ranging back. See you later, over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box, Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Batting average down in the low 210s. 13 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Inside, he misses ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. 21.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Riley, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
So stepping in is Jazz Chisholm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Two pitches fouled away.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now to bat, Connor Scott. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Soroka has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 18 homers and 46 driven in. Here's the pitch.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first two guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Now another 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Scott will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Solaire.
In is Jorge Solaire, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 16 homers and 46 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Solaire leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So next to hit is Mike Soroka, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, and he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
The 0-1, and he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball well outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he fouls this one off. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 8 home runs and 37 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Up next, Joe
Third
Penn,
baseman.
and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So now into the box is Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Inside and low. 2-1. Two and two.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Acuna digs in now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Acuna just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Acuna stands at first with one out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. And it's fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Atlanta.
Leading up for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Next to hit is Miguel Rojas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on the way. This is in the air to left. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone. Digging in next, Trevor Rogers. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Now here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jorge Solaire.
Into the box now, Jorge Solaire, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And that misses 2 and 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2 and 2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jesus Luzardo answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Dansby Swanson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Ozuna at second, Solaire on at first with nobody out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. From the stretch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Aguilar is there, 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch of the AB now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Popped up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Panic makes the catch. This side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Braves lead it 6-0. At the plate now is Jazz Chisholm. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A little bouncer. The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
At the plate now, Connor Scott, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Now the 0-1. Chisholm leads off first with one away. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
To the plate now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Hero. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now into the box, Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 0-1 pitch.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Atlanta leads it 6-1. Ready now is Austin Riley. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Riley, a native of Tennessee. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Travis d'Arnaud will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next, here is Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, and he fouls this one off. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Jorge Solaire. He grounds it sharply to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Solaire is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jesus Luzardo. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. From the belt, the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And now the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That evens it up 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down 7-1. New inning set to get underway, and Mike Soroka will bat next.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
There's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Now at the plate is Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Freddie Freeman steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Fastball just off the inside corner.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. From the stretch. Albies over at second. Acuna is over at first with 1 away. Right side. To the second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Connor Scott.
The center fielder, Connor.
First delivery to him.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So the next to bat will be Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 7-1. Zach Thompson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Solaire.
So now here is Jorge Solaire. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. First and second now, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fouled away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now to the plate, here is Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Here's the breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Joe Panic. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Freeman into foul territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2-out double, left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Richard Blyer will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sandy Leon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Adam Duvall is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on the way. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 7 homers, 18 driven in. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up. And there's out number 2. Next to hit, Ronald Acuna. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're on top 7-1. Tyler Matzek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
And now Sandy Leon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. The 1-0 home. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Connor Scott. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Miami down in order. They're down 7-1. Anthony Bender enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. Now here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Scott is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 12, Marcell.
Striding in is Marcell Ozuna. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're on top 7-1. Stepping in once again is Jesus Aguilar. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Jesus Aguilar.
Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 56.
Now the first pitch. Popped him up. Riley moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up, Jesus Sanchez flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves continue the roll they've been on. Victories now as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight. The Atlanta Braves with their 101st win of the year tops in the division. Mike Soroka wins his 17th game of the season, striking out 12 in the process.